Fancy Stampers, and welcome to Miss Fancy Stamps Matchy-Matchy Monday. Today I'm going to be using some products for you from the Sale-a-bration catalog, and Stampin' Up! Makes it so easy because they're all matchy-matchy, and it makes creating something a snap. So get your environment ready, surround yourself with things that you love that make you feel at ease and happy. Put on your favorite pair of shoes, got some more boots today because the weather outside here is nasty. And snuggle up, get ready to relax and de-stress, and let's make something fun.
All right, Fancy Stampers, I have laid out the supplies I'm going to use for today's card for Matchy-Matchy. In the Sale-a-bration catalog, we have these beautiful pattern papers that go with the Best Day Ever. I'm using that Best Day Ever stamp set, matching ribbon, and I have the ink pads that will go along, and then also have a little bit of bling to put on the cards. So let's put something together with these and make it match. All right, my card base for this card is going to be, actually, I'm mixing it up a little bit. Some of the colors are so close, it's still going to be matchy-matchy, but I'm going to use the Daffodil Delight. I have the ink pad, and this is going to be my card base for it, which I will layer with white so that I can get the stamped colored images exactly as I want them. So I will mount that on a little bit later. So let's go to what we're going to be stamping today. I'm going to take just a piece of one of those designer papers, and I'm going to be applying that at the edge, and then I'm going to be taking my ribbon to create a border for that. So I'm really just using this small area here for stamping. So I'm going to use my Bermuda Bay and the Best Day Ever sentiment. And I want that right about here. Love that color. It's so awesome. I'm going to clean off my stamp. Try to keep those cleaned up as I go. Now I'm going to move this off to the side because I don't want to get anything on it, and I know where I'm working now. That's the only thing. Very minimal stamping today. Go back to my Daffodil Delight color that matches my cardstock so perfectly. And I'm going to be using the little flower shape that's in the Best Day Ever stamp set. And I'm going to be using that with the yellow. And I'm just going to put that below. And actually with this one, I'm going to rotate it a little bit. And this is what I love about these photopolymer stamps, is that you can see through it. And without even re-inking, I just want to get a little bit of a shadow in there to make that flower just a little more full. And I'm going to dress it up by using one of these little diamonds here. I'll put that in the middle. There we go. The rest of them over there. Close up my ink pad so I don't smear any ink on anything. And get out my snail glue tool here. I want to apply my piece of cardstock on the side. Give that a generous amount of snail. I always like to make sure, I know might be able to get by with a little less, but I like to make sure it's not going to come off, or even some of the edges, if I don't put it on, kind of start separating a little bit. I want it to be on there perfectly. Now for my ribbon, putting that on, I'm going to use a glue dot. I love using these for adhering ribbon. So there's a little glue dot on there. I can just take the edge of my ribbon, and if I stick it to the glue dot, it pops right off that slippery paper there. And I'm going to wrap it around to the other side of the card, and there's no sign that I've adhered that on there. Okay, so now I'm going to need to adhere this to the other side. I'm just going to trim that off. I'm going to put my scissors, cutting it a little longer than the card itself because I want to wrap that over to the back side. Get another glue dot here. Put that on the edge. Whoops. Okay, so I have that there. Now I'm going to adhere this to my card base. What a simple card to make. A little bit at the top and around that ribbon. Oh, you know what? I lost my little diamond as I did that. Turning it around. There we go. Okay, so there you have the finished card. It has everything go together. I love these designer papers. I love the ribbon. Some of the colors, I didn't have the exact color for this stamp, but they are blending so nicely. So don't be afraid to kind of play with a few of the colors that you have in the items and make it work. Very simple, quick card, and I think it looks pretty darn cute. Have a great day. We'll see you later.